Welcome to Mason4Life's YouTube Starter Podcast. I'm here today with Malik Miller, who will be answering a few questions and fill in on some parts. We will be talking about what a YouTube channel is and how you can start a successful one.
Hey everyone, I was invited here because I have a bit of experience with YouTube myself, just like Mason does.
Before we begin, I want to say thank you for choosing Mason4Life's YouTube Starter Podcast. Okay, the first thing we will talk about are the basics and an introduction to YouTube.
Segment 1. YouTube Basics and Introduction. Setting up an account.
The first thing you need is a Google account that can be linked to YouTube. Once you're on YouTube, click Sign In and use your Google account, and it will sign up for you.
Personalization.
The next thing you would be to personalize your account to make it uniquely yours and have it stand out. You can think of a username that relates to your channel and its content, but it is your channel after all, so you may have a different idea in mind. My username is Mason4Life, which was stated earlier.
My channel name is Smashboy, and I think the name fits very well.
All we're saying is that you should create a username that you like. Try not to let others bring you down with this whole channel thing. Speaking of that, Malik, have you ever had someone leaving rude comments on your channel?
I mean, not really, but I have my own way in dealing with it. I just let them say what they want to say.
Yeah, when I first started, I had a lot of hate. Not a lot of haters, but there was one. And I overreacted so much, but it kind of stopped. Another step in personalization is a profile picture. This is basically the symbol of your channel. You can make this whatever you want as long as it follows YouTube's terms of service. A great profile idea would be to create or draw something like how mine is.
But it doesn't have to be drawn by you. It can be a specific image you found online. You can use that to symbolize you or your channel's content.
Creating your first video.
Here's the third and biggest step in creating a channel, starting with your first video. Now remember, you want to make a great first impression, so this means creating a decent video. It doesn't have to be perfect, as this is your first time creating. YouTube is all about improvement, and that means getting better at creating videos. A camera is obviously needed for a video, but if you don't have an actual camera, a phone or tablet will do just fine. Start recording something you are passionate about. Don't worry if the topic is trending or not. You can also make videos without a camera by creating it on a computer and uploading it from there. This is what I do most of the time. I use a tablet app called Flip-A-Clip, and it has been my main software to use when creating animations, what my channel is all about. With that being said, congratulations. You have made a video. Now upload it to YouTube. Since your channel is brand new, there is a low chance that anyone will see it, but those chances aren't zero. Someone will eventually come across your channel, and if they like it, they'll probably end up showing it to more people, and this cycle continues. This is how your favorite channels got so popular. Speaking of favorite channels, this leads into segment 2.
Segment 2. Expanding your channel. Finding inspiration without direct copying.
Being original can be quite difficult. That's why it's alright to find some inspiration. Malik, have any certain YouTubers that have ever inspired you to make content?
I mean, there's been Corey Kenshin, Dan CDM, people like that. They're funny.
Yeah, I know I've been inspired by a few YouTubers as well. Anyways, if you have a creator that has a decent amount of fame, then you can get inspiration from them. Maybe try a challenge that they've done and put your own spin on it. That part is important, as plagiarism is a huge issue with this step.
Also, this step is optional for people. They think they are creative enough to come up with original ideas well on their own. But just in case, this step is always here because originality is tough.
Optional promotion.
It's no secret that you want to become decently famous on YouTube, but it is hard to get lots of people to notice your content. Malik, do you have any promotion ideas that you could share, like sending videos to close friends and or family?
Well, I mean, first you could, after you upload that first video on YouTube, you could probably go to TikTok from there. Since it's a popular app, most people will see it.
Yeah. Like I was saying, promotion is the best way to expand your channel, but it can be a bit annoying to people who see it constantly in their faces. Don't plaster your channel over websites or something like that, but simply tell close family and friends about it. That is, if you are comfortable with it. Speaking of that, do you feel uncomfortable or embarrassed to tell people about your channel, Malik?
Okay. That depends. I mean, yeah, if my mom finds it, yeah, I'm probably gonna delete the whole thing. It's over.
When people found out about my channel, I was embarrassed and I didn't like it because my videos, they aren't the best, but I try. Okay, we got about topic there, but now it's time to move on to
Making more videos.
a bit of an obvious one, making more videos. We won't say too much about this step because it is the thing that kind of helps the channel grow. Look, do you have any great video ideas?
Me, I just play games with my friends. Play new ones, old ones, or even a board game, something like that.
I mean, I sometimes do gameplay videos, but since I don't have a mic or anything that would get my voice in it, I don't usually do that. So I do animations because that's what I'm better at. Anyways, with the obvious step out of the way, it's time for segment 3.
Segment 3, Getting to know your fans. Ask for improvement and feedback.
So you have some fans now? Awesome. But you may not know them very well if they were introduced to the channel by you or your family and friends. What I'm trying to say is complete strangers who have interest in your content. You don't know these people, so what do? Ask for improvement and some feedback. If they don't like something that you're doing, you should try to take their advice.
Important reminder, do not take bad advice, as these could just be internet trolls trying to stop you from doing what you love. They're all over YouTube, making fun of small creators, so just be aware of that.
Thanks. I almost forgot about that. Because I said, not all advice is good. But if these people are just giving criticisms and helping you avoid certain mistakes, take the advice. You could also create polls on community posts and have them vote for what they want to see next. Community posts should be available for everyone by now.
Reply to fan questions.
Now this is pretty similar to the previous step, but it's reversed. This is you answering questions about what the fans want to see. For example, they might say they like the video, but then say what needs fixing to them. If you reply by saying that they make a good point and then fix the problem later on, they could potentially tell their friends about how you're a creator who listens to their community and is grateful for them for pointing these mistakes out. So with all those steps in your mind, go and start making some videos today.
Yeah, don't worry about starting off bad one. You will get better as you make more videos.
Thank you for listening to Mason4Life's YouTube Starter Podcast.
Goodbye.